The United Nations will review its global refugee policies next week amid surging displacement, growing politicization of asylum laws and deep cuts to international aid. Governments, civil society groups, academics, and the private sector will assess progress and propose new measures at the Global Refugee Forum Review meeting, scheduled from Monday to Wednesday. Donor pledges are also expected as the UN Refugee Agency faces a severe funding crisis. The number of forcibly displaced people worldwide has nearly doubled over the past decade and stood at 117.3 million last year, rising to a record 123.2 million in 2024 due to conflict, persecution, and violence. However, aid funding has sharply declined, particularly after the return of U.S. President Donald Trump, whose administration has cut contributions. The United States previously provided more than 40% of the UNHCR budget. Combined with reduced funding from other donors, the cuts have forced the UNHCR to shed nearly 5,000 jobs, more than a quarter of its workforce. UNHCR official Nicholas Brass said the review was a critical moment to reinforce partnerships and reassure refugees and host countries of continued support. He said 2/3 of commitments made at the last forum were fulfilled or underway. At the end of 2024, more than a third of displaced people came from Sudan, Syria, Afghanistan, and Ukraine. While progress has been made, including new labor laws in 10 countries allowing refugees to work and asylum system reforms in others, UNHCR Chief Filippo Grandi warned that gains were at serious risk due to funding shortfalls. Grandi, who is stepping down after a decade, cautioned that without renewed political will and financing, refugee protection systems could erode further. The UNHCR also noted that countries with just 27% of global wealth host 80% of the world's refugees, many of whom live in areas highly vulnerable to climate change. Discussions at the forum will focus on financing, inclusion, safe pathways, humane settlements, and long-term solutions, alongside dedicated sessions on Syria, Sudan, and the Rohingya crisis.